Capture. Capture all your tasks, all your ideas, reminders, and more using the collection tools. So, as we all know, our days are constantly under attack by different competing priorities, different emails, text messages, people walking in on you all in the office.
Capture process is absolutely critical, and it's initial. That is, hey, anything that has your attention, anything that is potentially relevant. It's the idea, oh, I might want to, oh, I should, oh, I gotta, or whatever. That you need to capture, and anything that has your attention that you might need to decide or do something about. And that means little things, big things, personal things, professional things. Most people only want to make a to-do list of the most important things and not realizing that if you don't give appropriate attention to the cat food you need, cat food will take up more of your psychic bandwidth than it should. So you need to be equally accountable to yourself to capture the little things, the big things, the anythings. And this is not organized. A lot of people make the mistake, most people make the mistake of thinking in order to capture it, I have to organize it. No, you don't. Just write it down. Just like taking meeting notes. If you're ever in a lecture or you're ever in a meeting and you're just taking notes, that's the capture process.
So the big takeaway there is don't let it sit in your brain, whether it's, I got to do the laundry, grab cat food, dog food, I got to finish this report, I got a big presentation on Friday. It doesn't matter what it is. Get it out of your brain, get it on paper. That's step one, capture. So step two now, clarify. So empty all your collection tools weekly. So now that we have collection tools in place, again, whatever it is, pen and paper, you got a notepad on your desk, or you have something on your phone. So we have our list. We have to empty it off. So what do we do in the clarify stage?
Well, the clarify stage are what's the thinking I need to apply and the decisions I need to make about what the nature of this email is, the nature of these meeting notes, the nature of this note I jotted down last night that I can barely even read, but it might have been important. What is that? The first thing is it an actionable item? Is it something that you have any commitment to actually move on or do something about? And there are three types of things you don't. One is just trash stuff that's like, oh, that's a dumb idea, or I don't need that email, or now that I've seen it, I don't need it. And then you have stuff that I just need to keep. There's no action on it, and that's reference material. And then you have stuff that you might want to move on, but not right now. And that's the on hold, incubate category.
You can hear that there's a system in place here. There's a reason to do things a certain way. There's a way to be more productive. And as you listen to that golden nugget there, and David's going through how to organize your tasks, you can really see how this system can now organize your day. It can organize all the stuff that you've captured throughout your day and help you become a little bit more productive by understanding what the competing priorities are and how important something is. Should I touch it now? Should I leave it till later? Is this something that's so big that's going to take me longer than 2 minutes I need to set up a project for? This is all a part of understanding the system and all a part of making you more productive. So now that we have emptied all of our collection tools, we need to put them in the right places. And now this is truly where the magic happens and where the GTD method comes in. So David, help us understand the organize stage.
Well, organize just says once you decide what this thing actually is it reference, is it trash, is it an on hold, or what this next action is, and I can't do the action right now, where do you park those? Well, you want to park those where you see them at the right time and place. So once you've decided what these things are, you can't do them right then, you need to park reminders in place that you trust you'll see. And so I trust if I go out for errands, I'm going to look at this list of these 9 things that I need to do. I may not go do them all, but at least I'm not missing any. And, that's basically it. So it's no big mystery. You don't need a real complex system. You do need a system that will let you put things in the appropriate categories. So it's not a big mystery here. You do need a project list. I've got a list of 25, 30, 35 projects right now that I've got. I have that all on one list. And then all the next actions about all these projects, as well as any single actions, are listed in several lists that I've just over the years discovered work for me. I list stuff to do at the computer, stuff to do at home, errands to run, stuff to talk to people about, and stuff I'm waiting for to come back from other people. And so you don't need very many, but it is nice once you've sort of clarified what the work is, what these actions are, and what the projects are, that you park those things in appropriate places that some part of you trusts you'll see at the right time.
You're dealing with a whole bunch of different tasks. You have a number of emails you need to respond to. You have a couple projects on the go. You have a couple meetings coming up in the next little while that you have to book. How would you then organize all those tasks as part of the GTD system?
Over the years, what was popular about GTD was the idea of creating reminders by context, not some big amorphous list of things that combines errands to run and stuff to buy at the store, as well as things to talk to your spouse about. If you try to put all that on one list, you'll blow a fuse. So given how many actions people have, is creating some sort of a subset of categories that you see the right things at the right time. That's really all you need, and it doesn't have to be very complex. It needs to be as complex as it does, given how complex your life is.